Hey guys, what is up? It's munclesonkey, and I'm on my stats page right now, and that's because it's time for another Road to Maxcape. This is Road to Maxcape episode 18. I know it's absolutely insane. We're already on 18 episodes. I've just come so far from when I first started this series. If you look at the first episode of this series, I think I was at like 2.2k total or something like that. Pretty awful, and I've just come a long way. So I have some level up clips for you guys, but one other thing that I wanted to mention is I have had a ton of people say they wanted to be in the race to Maxcape. So just be aware, the end of the video where I compare my stats to others might be up to 2.5 minutes long, just because I had a ton of people who submitted their names and said they wanted to be compared at the end of the video, and I just want to thank you guys a lot for that. I think it's really amazing having all this subscriber involvement. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. And if you are interested in getting your name compared at the end of the video, you can always just leave that down in the comments. And yeah, I have a lot of people to compare. I think around 15 or 16. I'll count and I'll tell you the exact number at the end of the video, but just a ton of people to compare. Anyway, we're going to get into the level up clips right now. So I'm going to show you guys the levels that I have got, and I did not get any 99s this episode, but as you can see, I have two skills right down here that are both at level 97. Those might be getting 99 pretty soon, coming in a soon Road to Maxcape video. Just saying, so just throwing that out there, that might be happening. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the level up clips and the end where I compare myself to others, and yeah, thanks for enjoying the Road to Maxcape, and I will see you next week or next time I upload another Road to Maxcape. And yeah, I really do need to get back to dungeoneering soon. I've just been taking a short break from it. Anyway, enough banter. Let's get into the clips now. So here we are getting into the clips. The first clip that I got was a mining level. The reason why I decided to get this mining level is because my rune crafting XP was getting dangerously close to my mining XP, and I really wanted to make sure that every time I get those Cathuxian butterflies that the XP is going into rune crafting and not mining, because I find mining a much more enjoyable skill to train. So I just wanted to make sure that I was in fact getting that XP in rune crafting. So I went and got the mining level, so I leveled up mining to 93. And the next one is dungeoneering, and slight spoiler, you're going to see a lot of dungeoneering clips. I did quite a bit of dungeoneering the past, well, not couple days, but the few days before that. So the first one I got was 93, and then the next one I got, I believe I'm finishing a medium-sized floor here. Yeah, and I get 94 dungeoneering, which is not bad at all. I was pretty satisfied with that. And then we get another clip coming up in a second where I should be getting another dungeoneering level. Just advertising to the world that I got 94 dungeoneering. I know it's extremely impressive. So this one I got 95 dungeoneering, and I was really happy about that because if you didn't know, at 95 you unlock the warped floors, the first one at least. So I did get a warped floor unlocked. Not that exciting because it's just one warped floor and you can only do one every reset. The warped floors are really good XP, but as I said, unfortunately you can only do one warped floor per reset, but that's okay. And yeah, there I am, being all excited about my first warp floor. And so here I got 96 dungeoneering after doing a dungeon, obviously, and getting it some XP. I believe this is when I started doing larges because they're just better XP an hour and they're really not as annoying as I thought they would be. I tried to stay away from larges as long as possible because I thought they would be terrible, but it turns out that the people on World 77 are actually well, the experiences that I had with people on World 77, they turned out to be really nice and helpful and actually good at dungeoneering, which I did not expect at all, but it was a pleasant surprise. And this, unfortunately, is going to be the last dungeoneering level that I got during this episode. I got 97 DG, which is what I'm stuck at right now. I'm about halfway between 97 and 98. And this was a bit earlier today. I was doing some agility. After turning in my Troll Invasion XP, I got really close to 97 agility. So I went and I did a few laps and I got 97. So I'm really happy about that because agility is by far my slowest skill that I have left. And I just got a level up in that, so very close to 99. And here I decided to bust out some money on mahogany tables just because they're so much faster and so much easier than oak dungeon doors. So I did that, and here I get 97 construction, thinking about banging out 99 because it would not take very long. Mahogany tables are extremely fast, but anyway, that's about it for the clips. Okay, hey guys, we are getting into the clips now. Unfortunately, since there are so many people that actually wanted to be a part of this, I'm not able to compare everyone to me, but I compared you side by side based on rank. I organized everyone into a little ranking system because I want to make this at least somewhat competitive and so people can actually get into it. So you're going to see, if you are part of this, you're going to see yourself next to the person that is closest to you in total level. So far there are 18 participants, including myself. I got to include myself in there too, and I've ranked everyone from 1 to 18, and unfortunately I have been dethroned this week. I am no longer the number one person, since there is someone with a slightly higher total level than me that wanted to be compared as well. You'll see that in a little bit when I show the table of everyone's ranking from 1 to 18, but the reason why I decided to do this little ranking system is just so that it could be a little more competitive and you'd be able to see each other, or see yourself move up or down if you choose not to play, or up if you do play a lot. So I actually had a couple people, two sets of people who both had the exact same total as each other, so I made the higher up person the person with the highest XP overall, which I thought was pretty fair. So the person on the left hand side is going to be the lower total than the person on the right hand side. So yeah, that's just how I chose to do it, and I'm not using the official RuneScape website to compare people, because if I use the website that I'm using here, I can actually compare people and be able to record their entire stats all at once without having to scroll up and down. So I just think that's really useful, and that's why I use this current website. If it is a bit hard to see, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it on a very tiny screen, and I can just make out the numbers and the levels and the total level and all that. So hopefully it won't be too difficult to see. But anyway, this should be everyone that's in the contest. As I said, 18 people total. If you want to be a part of this, just leave it down in the comments. It's been hugely successful so far. And here you see the guy that passed me. His RSN is pre-bill. And he only, at the moment, has 4 total levels higher than me. And I think I can bust that out in a few days. So, yeah, buddy, you might have some competition. Just letting you know. So, if you didn't catch it when all the clips were running by of everyone's total level and stats compared to one another, here's a more simplified table of the exact standings. As you can see, number 1 is the player pre-bill, number 2 is myself, and number 3 is the guy by the name of #name, which is a pretty nifty RSN if I do say so myself. I did not include the total levels in this table because I think it would just get a little too cluttered if I do, but here is all the 18 players, going all the way up to number 1. As you can see, the number 1 player has a nice little gold trim around his name, and the number 2 has a nice silver trim, and number 3 has a bronze trim. I just thought that was a nice touch, but as I said, I wanted to make this whole race to Maxcape thing a little more serious and possibly even a little bit competitive, because to be honest, I really do want to be the number 1 player total level wise in this little race to Maxcape thing, because it is, after all, the thing that I initiated, and I do want to be the number 1 player. So hopefully I'll be able to change that soon. By the time of next episode, I will hopefully have the highest total. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this Road to Maxcape. If you're interested in joining the race to Maxcape, just leave your RSN down in the comments, and I will add you. Hopefully we can get like 58 people on here. It's just a slight estimation. But anyway, yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'll try to bust out some levels and get another episode out to you soon. And that is all, and farewell.